Good morning. It is October 5th, and this is our WildFlow and superfood lifestyle support gathering on Thursday mornings. I'm delighted to see you all. In light of last week's meditation, I wanted to share another version that it builds on last week. And so I welcome you to settle in to wherever you are, whether you can sit comfortably in your seat, whether you can move to the couch, move to your bed, move to the floor, or just you can have this as a recording to experience on your bed or on the couch or on the floor later, because you might find that you're able to sink in a little better. But here, I'd like to walk you through a body wisdom meditation that just that will begin to help you connect observing subtleties, like observing deep messages that your body's giving you that you might have otherwise just not really paid attention to. So I often begin these meditations with the breath. This morning, I'd like to begin this meditation with welcoming you to close your eyes and bring your hands to your womb space, to your lower belly. So wherever that feels comfortable for you, feeling the connection of your left hand and your right hand. And through this touch, feeling your breath, welcoming it down into your hands, and visualizing this container, this womb as it is a bowl. A round space that holds what we birth into the world, whether as a living soul or otherwise. Welcoming your breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Exploring this place that may have held little babies, or may not have, but beginning to connect to this place that is the essence of your creations, the seat, the bowl in all its mystery. With each breath, beginning to visualize the outside of this container, welcoming in oxygen, light, awareness. Exhaling anything that may be stored there that it longs to be emptied. Inhaling deeply down into your pelvic bowl and exhaling completely. Recognizing the creations that have been present there and have been released into the world. If you're just joining us, I welcome you to close your eyes, bring your hands to your pelvic bowl, and welcome your breath deep down into this pelvic space. So on an energetic level, your creations begin here, and on a physical level, this space supports all that you do. Whether you knowingly give it the energy to do so or not. As women, we have the capacity to create the world through our womb, both literally and figuratively. The more connected we can be to this space, the more connected we can be to all that is. All that we've collectively created and individually created. And all that we have not created, but have been created through us. Notice if you can feel the whole space, or if there's a quadrant that is unavailable to you. Notice if you can be fully present to it, whether your desire to do other things, to leave the experience, and if you no longer have a uterus, that doesn't matter. This is a sacred opportunity to heal that space, heal your connection to it. It is still the space where you create from, you move from. As you're walking, this space holds you. Anything that you do with your physical body can be worked back to this space. The strength of these muscles and the flexibility of these muscles will determine a lot. Your connection to this space will determine a lot that unfolds within your life, your relationships, your relationship to yourself, and how that plays out in your life. So begin with this awareness down to your toes. Noticing, moving, tensing, flexing, pointing your toes. Welcoming your breath into your toes. Noticing what your toes might have to say. What the arch of your foot has to say, and your ankles. Beginning to move up the body, allowing the breath to be what activates each part. From the ankles, noticing your calves and the shins, the front part of your leg. Up to the knees. Letting your mind be quiet and your experience to be in your body. Exploring, collecting information, allowing the energy to move through your womb out to your limbs. Feeling the magic that is present on your breath. Moving as slowly or as quickly as you wish, up to your knees. Taking stock of what parts of your body have not been given attention, given notice to. Up to your thighs, the front and the back, up to your hips, perhaps there's some subtle movement that wants to happen when you activate each part, tensing the muscles, releasing them, or moving through that joint. Noticing the belly relaxing and expanding. Noticing the ribs expanding and on all sides. And relaxing like wings. Paying special attention to your belly button, where you were connected to the womb that gave birth to you. Noticing any sensations up your spine, into your chest, the beating of your heart, the movement of your fingers, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. All through the welcoming of your breath into your womb and up into the rest of your body. The entering of the energy through that womb center into your neck. Perhaps it wants to move left or right. This is a safe place to explore and notice what comes up. Practicing your ability to observe your body. Observe what it's saying. Moving up through your jaw. No need to be linear. If your experience around your jaw brings you back to your pelvic floor, then notice. Are there spaces that wish to be relaxed? Up into your eyes, to the top of your head. Welcoming a few more deep breaths. Taking a bird's eye view of the whole internal space. Noticing if this pace is hard for your nervous system. If you're used to moving faster. Notice if it's uncomfortable to give yourself this space and time. No judgment, just observation. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing here to fix. One or two long, deep breaths more. Bringing your attention to any area that's calling for it. And I welcome you to slowly come back to your space through moving your fingers or your toes, deepening your breath and beginning to stretch in any way that feels right. And if you're listening to the recording, I welcome you to grab your journal and write about what you noticed.